Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tenax Blitz Series playoffs. We are no longer in the group stage. No. We've got ourselves some lovely best of threes right now, and I am again joined by Goob, who is horrendously tired. But guess what? You signed up for this. Yes, you did. We've got
I did
ourselves.
indeed.
Yeah, you did. I'll leave the. I won't even ask you how you are because we already know about that. Absolutely excited to watch Tenax GC versus Lucid GC. Tenax GC. We saw Tenax in last year in the Swiss stage of believe it was stage 2 of the North American main event for Game Changers, and they ended up 2-4 overall in the Swiss, and that's where obviously the big teams play. That's where the big firepower is. And so 2-4 is not too bad at all. Bind Impel is taken away. We saw Lucid earlier in the group stage. We got a cast game of theirs. I believe they took a game away. Or actually, they ended up losing 2 games, and obviously they were very good. So they came back to bring it into this quarterfinals. Haven, the first pick from Lucid. Tenax decide to start on attack. Corrode is picked by Tenax. We love Corrode. And it will be Lucid who decide to start on that defense side on Corrode, which I think is pretty favored, but we see a lot of close maps on Corrode. So keep your eye on how that will go. Split is taken away, and when they decide between Abyss and Breeze, they instead decide that they hate everything that is good in life because they get rid of Breeze. And we have Abyss as our decider. Tenax deciding that we're going to go on Abyss for that third map if needed. And Lucid GC saying, okay, that's cool. We'll go on defense on that map. Should we go there? How are we feeling about casting Corrode? And more importantly, Haven for like the
Haven again.
5 in a row.
I mean, at this point, Haven info dominant map. You have to just know how to play the map. You can't over rotate. You can play retakes, you can play aggressive. It's just so well balanced. I can't keep on saying that over and over again. I need to find different. I need to have a spreadsheet of every time we have Haven where I can say something new about Haven, so I'm not constantly repeating myself about Haven.
I was about to say, I need to find a new profession. Way too late. Joking, I love doing this. This is so fun.
It's so fun.
It's my favorite hobby.
Time.
Well, okay, but the thing is,
Africa time.
but the thing is, right? Like, just like that's true. But the cool thing is that we get to cast Tenax in a Tenax tournament.
Ooh.
Which is cool. Tenax tournament is alliteration.
Oh yes.
Tenax
TT.
Yeah, and overall, I'm pretty happy with the map veto myself. Kind of. I know I said that taking away Breeze is taking away all that is good in life, but I mean I talked about it before, right? It's a wildcard map. It's relatively new to the map pool, so while we've had time to obviously, if you are team, get reintroduced to it, get introduced to those changes, be able to abuse the sightlines with the operator on that map. But it realistically maybe hasn't been long enough for them to do so. So Lucid GC and Tenax GC, who's gonna win the battle in the quarterfinals? Tenax, having pretty much blitzed the group stage, decided to go with Omen, Killjoy, Yoru, Neon. Traditional comp, nothing really out of place at all. You look at Lucid, and they have Killjoy, Jet, Omen, and Reyna.
I was about to say Arena.
What?
It's looking like you on Haven.
Looking like me. High key. What was saying? Some crazy prime Omnius Gaming Pastel from the AGC. My goodness, Gia starts off well. They're taken down and getting that first blood. BBB will find the trade though, so it's not too bad. First time seeing a Radiant Gun Buddy, and it's not being fraudulent because in South Africa, that doesn't tend to be a good sign. Tends to mean that they probably put the account.
I have to say this. We have CCC and we have BBB, but where is You know what?
True. True. Hey. Well, we have Elf on a Shelf as well. And
We
they're
do.
still alive. CCC is going to get 2 before falling. No, still alive, still at it. Fangs closes it out, and my goodness, that's the first round of the quarterfinals. Tenax starts off strong.
I mean, yeah, just a standard beautiful pistol sight on the side of Tenax. You know, they initially started contacting up A, and when they couldn't get the trade-off, they decided to revert back, and rather, while possibly hearing, you know, the audio for that rotate, they decided to just hightail it to C. So brilliant for them for calling that rotate. It allowed them to set up a beautiful positionings to fight the retake from Lucid. So I love that. I absolutely love that. But now, what can they do on their buy round? As it looks like they are doing a bit of a, you know, they're stalling a little bit. They are, you know, testing the waters. It looks like they want to honestly take B, which I think is actually beautiful on a buy round because it's a close quarter map, and I mean they're just gonna powerhouse it down, and then they'll probably take control of C Link and A Link combined. But no, they're
Oh,
backing off.
wow. And look, it's into the players coming up through long. That's going to be a problem. Peeks out in towards them. Info immediately spotted. Uses that paranoia to immediately get their teammates set up. And guess what? It's actually completely successful. Oh, CCC. Go ahead and get yourself number 3, because that relay bolt has just stunned them all. Last player left in with him. Backside. Gia TPs into Chudling. Chudling ends up dying. So Foggy Bat 72060, a name only rivaled by Feetlicker120484. I don't know his actual thing. I just know it's 1-2. But still, Corey finishes it off, and it is 2-0. We always gotta find a way to shoehorn Feetlicker in, don't we?
Oh, so a little bit of info. I think Feetlicker might come back to the scene.
Ooh.
Possibly.
Oh, because all
I don't know.
you guys don't know about Feetlicker. He is the GOAT in Sub-Saharan Africa, obviously. No, it sounds like a joke, but he's genuinely a very good player, multiple LAN winner, and is very
He likes
competitive.
to stand up, you know. He likes
He
to
does
stand
like
up.
to stand up. Exactly, he's a player sort of like Asino, isn't it? Very, very fun person in general, also. But you know what? We've got to get on with this round. 10x on the bonus, and you know what? It was
Ooh,
started
Foggy
quite
Bat.
well. But Foggy Bat immediately shuts down any thoughts of it. You're left with Fangs, and you're left with Halkin. So what can you do? Fangs trying to take space through mid, but Asian Big Girl does realize that that space is absolutely lost, and it's Halkin in the 1v3. Drone ends up spotting them. Paranoid comes out. I think it did tag them. They'll end up dying. Chudling will finish that off, and Lucid put themselves very quickly on the board.
Yeah, I have to admit that's a beautiful buy round on the side of Lucid. Tenax, your bonus needs a little bit of work, unfortunately. I mean, you were only down 1 gun because only 1 member of your team was taken out on round 2. I feel like a quick B, like, you know, just haul it down B, just run it down B, a close quarter map, and just take control of that A and that ceiling. And I feel like that would have been so different, but instead you decided to default when your guns were not on the same par as Lucid. So it's unfortunate, but beautiful, beautiful buy round for Lucid. I love that, as they are deciding to give up C completely with 0 intel as to why they are deciding to take 3 towards A. Like, a C is perfectly, like, available now.
Okay. And now it is on lockdown because you got yourself a kill. Fangs. Lurker ends up dying to the Rainer Lurker. Hashtag entry duelist is Chudling. Does trade out Gia. Not before getting a kill though, Asian Big Girl. Takes down CCC. The Vassal of the Alphabet ends up going in their favor as Tenax. With Halkin actually doubling down and getting that much more. Them in a good position as BBB comes in, sliding in from C-Link. Because that was just the one player backside. Surely this can't be won from here. I mean, you could just spam them out, surely, Corey. What you got? How? You got TP? It's got really needs a TP? Nah, not even a chance. Chudling. Again, also, second time to be the closer of that round as Tenax lose their rebite and are sent to pistols.
I mean, BBB just initially getting all that information decided like down C long, it called an early rotate, which I was questioning at the moment because yes, you held that C long pressure, but garage and mid were still so dangerous to give up all that space that like I questioned the early rotate towards A based on just a bit of space down C long, but I mean, beautiful work though, beautiful recovery on the side of Lucid for their defense. Brilliant, but now we have Tenax that are just on a complete eco buy, and you just look at Lucid. Elf on the Shelf read the eco, and it's just you pull that outlaw out, and it's GG for this round. Go next, Tenax. Go into your buy round. See if you can bring it to a 3-3.
Well, Gia, hearing that, I'm just going to hunker down and see nearby C long, kind of towards the entrance, is now Chudling probably is going to peek in towards that sheriff. If Gia can find a kill here, it would be pretty nice. Force them to buy a weapon again, but it won't happen. No, not at all. Lucid get a chance to consolidate their economy here on this anti-eco, and it goes swimmingly. So they put themselves in the lead in round 5, and we're going to round 6 now. Looking at the ult economy, they've got an overdrive, they've got an into the shadows, they've got a Hunter's Fury. Look at them, they can pull the blades out, or they can use an Omen ult. So, Lucid, overall, a bit worse than the ult economy, but they're one away from that lockdown and the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, no, and I mean, left Elf on a Shelf is just, has the operator, but has decided to position up A, and that's something that I love, right? I love it, and you know this because you wanted to do it. I love it when players who have the operator switch up the sites. They don't always stay on the same site. They apply that pressure. You can never know, but ooh, BBB, getting out CCC.
Oh, okay, that is what I call absolute homicide of the 3-lettered alphabet variant, because BBB, CCC. I mean, maybe they're coordinated. That's pretty fire, you ask me. Asian big girl though, through mid, has taken all of the space and gets that kill onto Halkyn. Now Gia trades out well, but it's 1v2. I was going to walk into that operator, but I mean, diverts towards C. What are they going to go for here? Maybe a B plant. That's probably definitely what's going to happen. I mean, if you go through B, you can go to C link and pretty much, I suppose, not end up hitting any of them. Imagine if Gia walked over towards A. Into the shadows used, cancelled though. Regrouping to rather opt to play together than doing something stupid. It's Elf on a Shelf now. Go forward, uses that smoke to try and take that space, held, and absolutely not anything from it. Elf on a Shelf puts Chudling on the shelf, and says he is round number 4. I was trying to say, puts Tenax on the shelf, but you know what? I think Tenax is in their pocket.
Yeah, Lucid is looking like so strong right now. I mean, we still have the KJ lockdown available on the side of Lucid to play retake. And I mean, we have the KJ lockdown available on the side of Tenax for Fangs, to apply the pressure onto site, whether that be post-plant pressure or whether that be the way to take, to take the site. But the thing is, like, it's just going to be ult for ult at this point. And the thing, Tenax, if you get KJ lockdown, you don't have like a ton of post-plant utility. You are going to have to aggress that ultimate if you want to take it to a 3v4.
That's for sure. Well, would be very nice for Tenax here. They can attempt the doable here, and that is win this buy round. Corey does have a Spectre though. Kind of weird. One away from that dimensional drift. Might look to get that ultimate popped off. Might get something with that Spectre. Immediately traded out by Chudling though. Good action. At least, I suppose, for Lucid. But you want to put yourself at least a number up. In this case, they are numbers even. And they do look to set their sights on towards A. Uses that drone. Will be up on the shelf, spotting that with that operator. Now, compromise on that position. They run away towards CT. CT is going to put some preventative fire. Come off that sideline. Get that spike down shortly. Halkin. Let's get that plant down. Taps. Fake. Doesn't end up completing, but eventually does at the end. Lockdown now used, but they use a counter lockdown as well. Off on the shelf gets that kill, and now they're trying to go towards that lockdown, but absolutely not. They're not going to force it out. They have to run away from that lockdown for just a second as Gia and Fangs now have it all to do with the post plant. Smokes off the operator in heaven. Off on the shelf might drop down, waiting for their teammates. Ends up getting it anyways off the quick scope. Fangs, 1v4, what you got? You've got yourself one. Peeking towards it. It's a second coming through. Might go for the third. No time remaining though. Oh, Fangs, nice try, but not nice enough. That was a great try from her, but still, Lucid continue to go on this streak, and it goes to 5 rounds.
Yeah, and like I said, it was just going to be KJ Ultimate for KJ Ultimate. And it's just so unfortunate that, like, you need to aggress in that moment, but it's just the hold from Lucid was just so strong into that. So, but beautiful attempt from Fangs. It's just unfortunate she ran out of bullets from the Phantom and could not continue to spray it down. So, but beautiful attempt. I mean, the rounds are getting closer and closer as we speak. It's not a complete demolish on the side of Lucid to Tenax. So I'm loving it. I honestly love it. But CCC getting PPB, that is now a gun in the hands of Gia, and you do not want that. You gave away a Phantom into an eco. You might have just given them the round, Lucid, because that's how crazy it is on an eco to give a gun like that.
Well, yeah, that's a sure upgrade given away. However, I mean, you look at it and still this should relatively not be happening. Oh, Chudling, were you not looking for the neon in your monitor? Oh no, well, guess what? Now they're not just numbers up, they are getting a plant down. Fangs, spike down, gets that kill though. Elf on the shelf, quick on the adjustments, is now still 2 players. All they have, can they make it even? Absolutely not. Fangs relishing the opportunity to get her team up to 3 rounds. It's Foggy back. 720-60 has it all to do, and well, they're not looking behind them, are they? CCC, a triple to close out what is now a triple in terms of rounds for Tenax as they go up to 3 on Lucid's map pick. And shot down the streak as well, keep that in mind. They're up to a 5-round streak.
Look, I don't initially dislike BBB on the Reyna, you know, deciding to play aggressive on the defense, because Reyna is a very self-sufficient duelist, you know. There's not much of her kit that is very, you know, viable for a team. You know, like she's more of a, you know, she can take solo fights. That's great. That's perfect. But the problem is into an eco is where I question it, because you basically, like I said, yes, maybe Gia wasn't the one who clutched the round with the Phantom, but you still gave that gun away to the side of Tenax, and they secured their 3rd round.
And guess what? They get round number 4, I think, is a part of the deal. Oh, well, yeah, there's that. It's a Tenax GC Neil deal. Get yourself a buy round and also get yourself an anti-eco. They go up 4-5, 1 away from equalizing it. Just a second ago, it felt like maybe Lucid had a chance at running away with it, but Tenax pretty much saying no. Fangs up to 10-5.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad.
Fangs is doing amazing right now on this attacker side. Can't wait to see her defense side as well, because a KJ being so strong on attack right now, surely it's like pinnacle for what she'll be able to do on defense.
Ooh, okay, and look at that, up to 11. Well, however, BBB says enough of that. No, I'm good with, you can stop now. Stop killing my team. Gets that kill onto Fangs. So, still, with Gia going down, how can Corey and CCC need to pick up the mantle? And I mean, they've not done too well, have they? Still, a number down again. Stop killing that Killjoy. And look where the Sova is. The Sova's already the way through the flank because your Killjoy's dead as well. They're not going to be able to do anything. Immediately exploiting the pretty much lack of Sentinel utility is look at your back. How can Ends up dying, spots one of the players, CCC. Trying to desperately something now! Oh my god! Oh, CCC, you've just woken me up! And it's like 4 a.m. over here. My god! Oh my god, you're just shaking the life out of him, Lucid. Puts. Oh, I can't believe it.
I have no words for what just happened besides beautiful from C. Beautiful clutch, beautiful control, beautiful, like, oh my. Just, wow, I've got no words for that besides just keep that momentum. Let that be the momentum that you need, Tenax. You know, like, surely you're on a high. I mean, Cece's feeling herself. Cece's feeling herself.
Oh yeah, they absolutely are. Ah, she absolutely is, isn't it? Okay, Tenax, well, you got to play on your hands, don't you? CCC's absolutely ripping the server to shreds right now. 2 rounds left to try and take it 7-5. This is Tenax's side of choice on Haven. Opting on that attack side, you'd argue that, you know, while Haven is pretty evenly sided, that, you know, technically on attack, you should have that advantage. Relatively so, Corey. Get Asian big girl. Should be a pretty easy conversion as Chudling. Try and find what you will. What you will find is yourself at the birth of Tenax getting at least 6, possibly 7.
You know what I love about when you have secured your first 6 rounds?
Yeah.
Is that you know the enemy team can't get any higher.
Yeah, it feels
They can
great.
only go even or they have less rounds than you. It's so amazing. But also, Pastel, I know we were hoping specifically, just because we're tired. Yes, you know, it's 3 a.m. here in South Africa. We are tired. We wanted a quick 2-0, but I mean, looking at these players and looking how close map 1 just already is in the first half, and how like amazing these players are playing, disciplined as well as just methodical gameplay that we're having from both of them. It's just I'm expecting we're going straight to map 3.
No, I mean, hey. Oh, oh! Oh my god. Oh, these guys are making me glad to stay up for the Valorant. Oh my god, keep doing that, BBB. I think it's just like insane shot after insane shot. Oh.
Then
I
you
could just...
aim at the Kovacs.
That's what I'm saying. Come on. Oh, runs in towards BBB. The head-to-head between those two now added. As Chudling has got it all to do. Another good shot coming out from them. Gia's going to put a stop to the nonsense, and it's 7-5.
That is beautiful from Tenax. It looked like Lucid was reading Tenax and just had Tenax, you know, like just read. Like they just read them. They just came back. Tenax just came back in this like attack off, and now they're on defense. And I'm so curious to see what Lucid is gonna do with a Reyna. Like, you know, it's not even a typical like hyper carry duelist. It's not a easy entry, you know, fast paced entry duelist. This is more like a lurker, like, you know. Well, I don't want to say lurker. We just know, you know, Reyna's lurk in our region. I don't know if they do it in America. Do they do it in America?
I'm pretty sure everyone, aside the Lurkin Reyna, just is generally like funny meme. But you know, I have an argument for the Lurkin Reyna. Reyna's pretty useless in terms of utility, so I mean, why do you have her in the execute anyways?
I mean, fair enough. Ooh, but
Yeah,
CCC takes out BBB, and now we know who's better on the alphabet.
Yeah, that's right. C comes after B, but in no way do you come before me in skill, is what CCC says. It would be cool if they were a duo and they were playing against each other.
Yes, but then once again, where's You know, we need the
We do not talk about not after what did.
What did do?
Maybe we're just being very weird and like we're the only people to like phonetically pronounce it. That might be the case, yeah. Well.
A. Sorry, my bad.
A. That's how you have to say it.
It's like today I was having a conversation, or like we were talking about like breakfast, and somebody made a comment to me today that they don't understand how a person can eat an apple and then they're just done for the day. I'm like, no, it's no hate on apples. You know, and we spoke about apples if apples was a person. Yeah.
You know what? 6, 7.
Okay. You're
Well,
muted.
I
You're banned.
was about to say it. I've done worse on the stream
Get out.
already. To be fair, I've done worse on the stream already. But yeah, apples are pretty great. I mean, I like myself some apples.
But do you like the Granny Smith apples, or do you like, you know, the pink skin or the red skin apples?
I would say green, but the green's pretty sour. It makes my face sponge up. You know what I mean? It's just ugh. But at the same time, it tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good, but it's not great. You know, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Am I much of a connoisseur on apples? I don't like cutting up apples though. I like eating apples normally.
I can't bite into apples. Like, I have to cut up the apples into smaller pieces because biting into an apple just ugh.
Yeah, I feel that it's just like I feel like when other people, when you do it, it's fine. When other people do it, I'm like, I'll say you're a grown ass adult. What are you doing?
I mean, BBB got you know, CCC.
Yeah, true. The head to head. Okay. Oh, don't peek, Asian big girl. You'll find yourself dead. That is the signal given. Immediately, Corey does find the kill on Asian big girl, but Chudling trades back in time to make sure that no nonsense happens there. The player within heaven about to probably drop down, I think. Gia. No, doesn't. Opts to wait for their teammate, Fangs, on that flank. But I think Fangs is being watched for, very aware of that space lost in towards T. Fangs is being very patient, though.
I think, if I'm being honest, Fangs is probably just looking to maybe play a few exits, if not, maybe
like
die
that.
to Spike, but there's not, you know, you can't really die from Spike with your positioning, so you're either going to be an available ult orb on the side of either Chudling or Elf on a Shelf, or you're going to get those exits, but I think she's going to play the exits, but oof.
I feel like...
Are they aware of it there?
No, they are. They absolutely are. Well,
they absolutely are.
I like the logic. I like the logic. I think the logic was very sound, very fair, very even. Because now that is a second round from Lucid. Post recovery off of Tenax getting 5 to not just equalize but get the lead. It's only 2 required for Lucid to bring it 7-all. Ultimates overall. I mean, we don't have anything up quite just yet, so that's not part of the conversation.
I mean, look at this. It was a 5-7 on the side of Lucid, and now they brought it to 7-7. It's so close, and yet I'm loving it. I'm very tired, but I am so in love with the Valorant that I am watching.
Oh yeah, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not even like I'm glazing. I know like we're being like we signed up for this and like we're complaining, but unironically, if there was a Valorant match I'd be watching this right now. I feel like I'm gonna be like I might be putting like an aim montage. That's my goal as a caster, to have my reaction put in an aim montage. That'd be pretty cool. The kids call it Twitter nowadays, though. On a Twitter clip.
But if I do somehow pass out at my desk,
we'll replace you with AI.
Thank you. Start recording my voice now.
It's horrifying. Because I was in a casting server, and they were asking for casters to record their voice for AI. And I don't know. I mean, hey, I'm glad you asked them. In the way I'm doing that. Tenax realizing that they're going to hit the C site shortly, and they're going to try and not use ChatGPT for their decisions. Because that's actually what Wildcard in Counter-Strike did. And I don't know, they're not doing very well now, are they? Oh no. Well, good that Sonic is in an RG now. Shoving throws out that smoke and is about to get thrown to the ground. Body slam coming out from Gia. Start to enter onto the site immediately. BBB ends up getting hit by that paranoia. CTC taking a while to make sure that they spray them down, and it might be flawless actually. Nation Big Girl though from the side. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, breathe. 1v5 almost looked doable.
Oh my! For a second there, I nearly fell in love with Asian big girl. Like, like,
That's a
like,
sentence.
like, oh my gosh.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna lie.
just,
I don't think we're in South Africa no more.
like, that was just the flick
Lovely.
and the accuracy was just so. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So snappy, isn't it? Because when
Yes.
the cool thing, it's a great dynamic. I'm starting to think about this duo that we've got as a caster, but what we see in South Africa is completely different. When we see that, we're like, ooh and ah, but it's like it's every other shot here, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Well, that's what you get here in the Tenax Blitz Series 2 only. Action and absolutely precise and robotic flicks coming out from these players. However, they contact up, BBB destroys Fangs, dismisses out to safety. CCC, though, still finds 2 outs in that. My god, pulls the walls up, shuttling, ends up getting traded out with that. My god, there's only 1 player now, and that is Foggy Bat. But look, they come from Garage, and I think they've slipped the net, but still, Halkin holding for it. It's absolutely ridiculous stuff we're seeing. So snappy, a lot of these players. There's 9-7.
I mean, what more can you say except just, I mean, it's not even like a retake. It's not even like based off like the retake utility or anything. It's just these players are just so snappy with their aim. I'm so in awe right now of what I am watching on the side of Tenax. CCC, like, you're starting to, like, you know, pull on the heartstrings here, but then at the same time, Asian big girl's doing the exact same. Oh my gosh, I'm actually... I get attached.
Might get attached. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of action tomorrow. The Tenax Blitz number 2 does continue tomorrow on Sunday, so keep shortly. And, obviously, we are done with this series so that we keep you hooked on this, and we're going to pretend you're never going to get anything more. Fangs. With that outlaw, we've got about half shield, so this should be 1 shot, 1 kill, another shot, another kill given to Fangs. Pulls out that classic, and Corey comes in for backup. Foggy Bat's also getting cooled through the wall. Still gets that kill, though. Okay, crash is faked. And Fangs slides out through the back, and Tenax get double digits. Now, Scoob. It's on Lucid's map pick here. Lucid having had a really close start to the group stage, not being the one to get eliminated from their group. And Tenax take this map pick here. It could possibly be Curtains, but we know how good these players are clearly showing they are.
I mean, the unfortunate thing for Lucid is that you have to understand, and you have to have read it by now, that Tenax, they're not playing like a full 5v5 retake. These players are not scared to get aggressive. CCC is not scared to run onto side. I mean, look at her. She's bolting there now already to assist Fangs onto C. They are playing aggressively on side. You want to draw at the util. You want to do all of that. And then you want to just backtrack and do like a fast rotate towards A. Your KJ is lurking mid Lucid, but you have already died on sight.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. I felt that. That's exactly how I would have said it. I've already died. Foggy Bat, though. This is 1v3. 1v1 all of a sudden. Look behind you. Oh my god, Fangs! Trying to finish Foggy Bat off. 29 HP. And 5 numbers in their name. As Fangs diverts her attention towards B. Lockdown goes down. It's going to buy Foggy Bat some lovely time. But look where Fangs is going. All the way to long. And Fangs, it's a great position. I think Fangs is going to be able to catch Foggy Bat. But look where Foggy Bat. Out to tuck. Is Fangs going to see her? Yeah.
Oh.
She absolutely will. Tenax go up to their what is essentially 1 round now before map point. Fangs will even be able to recover the operator. It's a nice try from Foggy Bat, but it is the quarterfinals of which establishes the good from the great.
Okay, beautiful. Honestly, I actually love what Fangs did there. Instead of just, falling back by CT side or towards B, just, deciding to play that, deciding to go through mid and rather decide to flank through to C while the KJ lockdown was up was like beautiful, and I love that. Also, I met Stale the other day, right?
Oh, right.
He said I
I,
sound like a disappointed teacher when I cast.
you
Like
look,
I'm not,
sometimes you do.
like I'm
Sometimes.
not,
Not
like
all.
I'm not judging anyone. I just sound disappointed. Like you can hear the disappointment in my voice.
That's the coach scheme. Personality coming through. I love it. I just love it. Like I said, it's like hearing the timeout in I don't know. It's not quite Alex smashing his desk, but it's more like it's like Kenny S stretching and contorting his face in many different ways after like he misses an AWP shot or something. That's the energy that is given. Elf on a Shelf is inserted towards Sewers. Quite a nice position, but I don't quite know if they're going to be able... Oh my god. No way, Halkin. You are so... Oh, no.
He's
How
just
does Halkin
aware.
have...
She's just aware. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah,
Just
I
shows
know.
you Crimson Clash.
Yeah, well...
We need more female representatives in South Africa. I apologize.
Someone bring out, what is it? Danny and... What was it?
Cure and
Sure.
Danny.
Yeah, I got it. Well, Foggy Bat gets that kill now, 3v2. And now Gia is also nearby A, can come in to try and intercept and disconnect the play. Fangs is going to route through mid. Is Gia going to get way ahead of the curve? I think she is. What can she find here? Don't quite know. Spray comes down, position noted, and no traces. But also, no play. You get to end up dying. How about it? Spend some time as a spectator. See how you like it. Maybe Tenax can hire you.
I mean,
Joke is.
I will say to you though, what Tenax did this round by, contacting up A and just Hulkin's awareness towards not having A short cleared. Obviously, they heard, like they obviously saw the jet smoke. They heard possibly the jet dash. So just being that aware is beautiful from like Hulkin there. It's just unfortunate that they could not clutch the rest of the round up because Lucid, just beautiful recovery from them to get it to 8 rounds. And now, look at the ult. Oh my gosh, they've got 5 ultimates on the side of Tenax. Pastel.
Oh,
That is
it's a nutty round
scary.
coming up.
That is so scary. You have literally got 3 to 4 round winning ultimates. You've got the overdrive, the lockdown, the dimensional drift, and the hunter's fury. All in your possession, all in the palm of your hand to bring this to match point. You don't even have to shoot. You could literally just play retake with all those ultimates and then you're chilling.
Oh my god! Oh, but Foggy Bat says no. Oh god. The collateral to absolutely swing things on its head. You are ultimates to play with now, but you are numbers down. You have to find something, Gia. Not hit by that blind, but hit by the secondary one. Near-sighted. As BBB tries to look to get onto site, but look where the spike is. It's not even there. It's near towards 8. And Halkin ends up dying. Oh, no. It's a singular moment. That really does make it doable. Elf on the Shelf finds Gia. And finds life on Haven. On their map pick. TCC. Gonna find that first kill. 4 targets remaining. BBB tucks, waits. Not looking in their direction. It is snappy. It is responsive. It is a collateral coming out from Lucid to ensure that things remain stable and at the very least within touching distance.
Yeah, I have to admit, Tenax, I'm actually disappointed. Like, I don't hate the contacting up C, right? But when you're on a full buy and you've got the ultimates that you have available to you, my question is, Why not just play the round out patiently? Why not just let Lucid come to you and then just play the retake with the ultimates that you have? So now you're on a you're on a broken buy. Okay. And we see BBB, she's having a bit of a, she's having a bit of a warning shots given to Fangs, like, hi, are you awake?
No, I'm not awake. I'm currently not on my keyboard right now. This is the first preview of ChatGPT playing Valorant. I'm joking.
So
They're
now
playing way better than that. They're obviously playing so insane.
I mean, yeah, they definitely like I love actually the way that I'm seeing these players just
Yeah.
the methodical choices that they are making is just beautiful as they are deciding to contact up towards A. And now, Tenax, you have to ask yourself, are you going to play that retake as BBB takes out Hulkin and BBB takes out Corey? And it's just.
Yeah, BBB responding to the allegations. No, TCC is not better than me. Try and prove that even more. TCC's almost up to a 30 bomb. We haven't even got to talk about that, have we? My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
25 to 15. Shooting range here on Haven.
That is beautiful, though.
Yeah, I'd love to see a 30 bomb, honestly. However,
but now my thing is like 10x. You can't have your neon, the beautiful CCC, going 25 for 15, and it has now gone. You've given Lucid double digits because you gave them the 2 previous rounds because you decided to contact up C long. Play the ultimates. You literally have got 5 ultimates available. So.
Oh, no, yeah. They still have 5 ultimates available, and they have 2 players remaining. Oh, no, Gia. Here's the knives. The kunai are not even needed to shut you down, Fangs. Still a lockdown. Still 11 rounds. Still wishing that they'd managed to take it to map points, but it ain't happening. Tenax, their bio is to attempt the impossible. Well, you know what seems impossible right now? Tenax getting more than 11 rounds. They've got to lock in, or they could possibly see themselves, I suppose, with Lucid fighting back to get their own map pick.
And now the problem is Tenax is on a broken buy again, and because you decided to play aggressive, because you decided to not play your ultimates and play that retake, you are now on a broken buy, and you're practically possibly giving match point to the side of Lucid. It's just, it's calls like that, and it's moments like that that make me like so sad for a team because they have not used one single ultimate for 4 rounds since I have called it. Not even to try and make a change, not even to take the risk. They are just holding onto it for whatever reason. I don't know, but stop holding onto it. Use it. Oh.
Yeah, it's into the stack as well. The stack ain't performing, ain't doing enough. Corey gets that first kill. Asian Big Girl still trying to find Gia. Shorty comes out, and the insurance policy works out. Fangs, you've got a Bucky and you've got 3 players to work with. It ain't happening. It has to be OT now. There it is. Ah, no. Ah, Scoob, they've done it. Lucid are up to map pick points, up to Haven point. 5 rounds in a row. What a comeback from Lucid.
At this point, BBB just activate the Empress. Let's see some Empress gameplay. Go
what
for
a recovery from BBB, by the way. My God.
Yes. Honestly, I have to admit, what a recovery indeed. I'm actually so sad with Tenax right now. Like, they were looking so strong. And they were like, oh gosh, no. They were so strong, but they just threw so many rounds away that they could have played retake. And I'm sounding like the disappointed teacher again.
Ah, no. Ah, no. Well, Scoob, don't sound disappointed. I know, I'm also Still happy that we've got more Valorant after this because Corrode will be the next map. We are guaranteed. However, do keep in mind, Tenax have a full buy and they have all 5 ultimates this whole damn time. To do it on round 24, though, you'd hope they would have done it in the last 5 rounds rather than the 6th one. But nevertheless, Tenax, starting off well so far, haven't dropped a player. 50 seconds remaining, at least this whole time, gotten themselves into the opportunity for a map win and leave themselves much, I suppose, leg room. Better say it rather than headroom. So it would still be fine. It's sort of more like being in an inconvenient spot in an aircraft. 35 seconds. It's not do or die. It's do or OT. I think Tenax want to try and get the latter. Paranoia comes out Gia. What you got? Doesn't hold their ground. Halkin comes in and substitutes. Try to get more overdrive. Popped. Double down coming in from CCC. And heroics were needed. But we're going to overtime, Scoob.
Switching sides. Overtime.
I'm happy we're going to overtime. But why could they not do that sooner?
I mean, so okay. Now we sound disappointed. Now I know what you mean. I mean, hey, listen. It wasn't even the ultimate, though. It wasn't even the ultimate. They just held the site, didn't they?
I mean, yes. Well, yeah, they definitely held the site, but I mean, CCC has held onto that overdrive for the longest of times, and just looking at what she can do with the overdrive, right? Why did you not do that on your ecos? Why did you not try and equalize it out? Get a few guns down for your teammates, to turn the tide of the, Sorry, Cam.
Our coach Scoob slamming her desk turns from disappointed to, Alex behavior. Alex won't be slamming his desk too much, though, because they've been doing quite well, haven't they? Lucid. Got that opening pick coming out from Foggy Bat. Now LFT elf on the shelf. Not quite LFT. We've got ourselves a team. Chudley throws out that paranoia, and BBB comes in to capitalize. Don't you think Corey was blinded though? So it's good so far. Tenax on the edge of it now. 2 players down. What can they do? Keep in mind CCC could go up to a 30 bomb. My God. Still also lose the map. How insane that would be. God.
How insane indeed. It is the 3v5 for Tenax, and look at just this is gonna be so difficult to hold.
Yeah, the only thing more difficult, I suppose, would be coming back 11-1. But Fnatic did it. No excuses. Gia. Spot underneath the heavens. Gia triples down, but not enough given from her teammates for backup. God, a great individual play coming out from Gia, but individual ain't much when it seems like Lucid are playing like a team, combining their efforts to bring them another map point here on Haven.
And now the thing is, right, Lucid is on the site, on the side that they were the strongest on for this map to bring it to literally 12-11. Like, this was their strongest side, not their defense side. Their defense side was decent at best, but now they're on a side that they were just powerhousing down and that they were looking so confident on. And they're the ones on match points. So, Tenax, what have you learned from Lucid's attacks the past few rounds? Have you learned what they do? Are you going to play the 5v5 retake? Are you still going to aggress?
Guys, why am I not seeing 5 ultimates? We haven't used it yet. Funny jokes.
Haha, haha,
haha. I'd be laughing right now as well. Well, CCC are going to need to put in even more of a performance, more asked, more demanded of Tenax. Got to throw the water bottle across the room to get something done. Corey gets that first kill though. Maybe you won't need to demand more. They're firing themselves up. Throws out that flash. Now Gia, peeks out, could have found BBB there, but simply not enough. Halkin, Asian Big Girl and Chudling making it doable. Chudling flicks over to Fangs, but Fangs cannot get it done in time. And good things come to those who wait. But the expression is so damn true for Lucid. They win their map pick to shut down Tenax on the approach. Off of a comeback as well.
Yeah, I mean, hello, like that was just beautiful from Lucid. I have got no words. Tenax was looking so strong. And then Lucid they just woke up. They just decided
They became Lucid.
They became Lucid. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes.
What can I say? Oh my god, literally CCC. Did CCC end up getting the 30 bomb?
I don't know. I mean, if she did, she's crazy for that and cracked. And just send me your aim labs and your Kovacs playlist, pretty please and thank you. I'm stuck in diamond right now. I could use some snappy aim.
Negative 300 RR day though. Okay, well, only bigger thing than a throw from Scoob on her own ranked account was sadly that map from Tenax. Anyways, good thing about them is they've got their own map pick coming up. So guess what? They could throw it to a decider. We're gonna go to a break. We'll see you guys shortly. Welcome back to the Tenax Blitz series number 2, because there was a number 1 before that, which means this is the second one. There can't be anything prior to the first, not unless you believe in nonsense. Hey guys, quarterfinals, map 2. Tenax really close to stealing away their map pick, but sadly they decide that they have to take their own map pick, and we may be going to a decider, Scoob. This time we're not casting Haven. We're casting a different map. So, I'm pretty happy. But, I mean, these guys are like I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am seeing insane stuff coming out from both these teams in terms of plays.
Yeah, I have to agree. And finally, it's not Haven. But now we have Corrode, new map, the latest map that we have. It's been around for a bit of time now. So the question is, like, have the teams, created a comp that they love? Have they created the strats that they need for a map such as that is as big as Corrode is? I mean, think about it, right? Corrode is just one of those maps where mid control is so like so pinnacle, having that map control mid, because it just creates such a disconnect between A and B. And what we saw in Crimson Clash with one, getting that mid pressure space and then being able to find that timing on the flanks and on the lurks was just beautiful, and it basically allowed NGU to win. So now the question is, does Tenax and Lucid, do they have that same methodical gameplay of how important mid is, or are they just going to speedball it down onto a site and just run it down? As if we're looking at the team comps right now, we are having Asian Big Girl on the Clove, which, I mean, okay, I play Clove on Corrode because I love Clove. She's helping me get to Ascendant, guys. It's Clove to Ascendant. That's the run.
We love Clove.
But a Reyna on the side of BBB. Can anyone tell me, does BBB only run Reyna? Is she a Reyna main? Does anyone know?
Maybe this is some like Eggster thing, except it's like literally solo queue. They only play Reyna. Elf on a Shelf is 1 HP. That's definitely not how you want to start off. And Gia getting that kill as well, definitely making Tenax very confident here. Staking pistol ready. I've got the pistol previously. Pistol also in the second half. BBB, lovely shot coming out from them, but CCC will add to the head-to-head. So far, I think getting the better of them, but Asian Big Girl intercepts and now disconnected. Up 1 HP. Last player on 1 HP as well. Elf on a Shelf is going to have to do it all on their own. Guns out. Guns out! Pulls it out! And now 1v1. Oh no. It's only a shot to the body needed. Is that info being relayed? Alkin. It should be easy. Are they looking in the right direction? Plenty of time to play with. Oh, yeah, Tenax. With a chance. 2 kills so far. Not looking in their direction. Elf on a shelf. Considering every possibility, smoke comes out into the crosshair. Alkin prevents disaster. And Tenax get themselves another pistol.
And I mean, beautiful pistol round on the side of Tenax. But you could see that Lucid can see the importance of mid, as you saw the contact up on mid that the members of Lucid had, and holding that space was beautiful, but it just, unfortunately, Elf on a Shelf couldn't do much with 1 HP, so beautiful round on the side of 10x. And now they're in their full buy, and it does look like they are planning to default a bit with the... Yeah, they're looking to default a bit. Spike is positioned towards B, but I mean, on a map like Corrode, you can have mid-map pauses, and it would not really make much of a change in the spacing that you have. So as long as you keep that mid control, as long as you scale up. But they're choosing the site where there is a Bucky on the side of BBB waiting for them.
Oh no. How horrid. How absolutely
200 pump.
horrid. Oh, almost gets that double as well. 3 peeks into them. And eventually, Reign of Terror is over. Still peeks in towards it though. And that is a ridiculous way to win the round after a pistol. I mean, in CS, it's a little bit more common when you get a few kills because of the kill bonuses to end up forcing on round number 2. But you look at it, their investment almost equal. It wasn't even a thrifty Scoob.
I mean, wow, sorry. What I thought was going to be another round to 10x, Lucid just... Oh,
Yeah.
that is so sad, because now look at the guns that Lucid have. They've got 3 Vandals, 1 Phantom, and a beautiful Outlaw into now a full save on the side of 10x. And you don't want to play. I mean, Corrode is known for its its long angles. I mean, but look at Lucid scaling up mid.
Might be able to get some space off of that. Second as well. End up getting much. Now, we're going to dash into them. Foggy, static on that position. Still needing to try and find the neon there. Oh no, Halkin. Making it work. It feels like it is literally just eco for eco right now. Gia pops that Nightfall. Still BBB does end up using that dismiss to get away. Drops down from Heaven. Gia still being found. Not quite though. Because Gia ends up finding BBB and Tenax. They go up to 2-1. It is so tit for tat right now.
Yeah, I have to admit, what I thought was going to be an easy round for Lucid, giving up B the way that they did, that wasn't the problem at all. The problem was that you gave up so much space that unfortunately Foggy Bat was just left alone and peaked by 3 members on the side of 10x, and that's how you want to play in eco. You want to overwhelm the players who have got the guns and secure those Vandals and those Phantoms, and it's just beautiful from 10x to do that. I kind of just wish I saw Lucid. Okay, never mind. Foggy Bat decided to just... Ooh.
Yeah, Elf on a Shelf almost finds more out of that ridiculous stuff. My god. Well, how about it? Corey does end up being good to the test. You look at it, again, like I said, it might be tit for tat, and it might have been tit for tat for tit for tat.
You are so tired.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out things to say.
Yeah, it's just the map is so close. It's literally just minuscule errors that are happening right now. Like, it's nothing big, it's nothing major. It's just unfortunate early picks, unfortunate timings, unfortunate space control, space being given up, or being taken, and it's just, I mean, it's beautiful Valorant. I mean, it's so even. I think Tenax and Lucid are just, they're so hungry. Both of these teams are so hungry right now. And you can see it in the way that they're playing with how close it's becoming. Neither team wants to give up. Neither team wants to settle for another, like for a loss.
Well, no, I wouldn't want to be, because it is single elimination in this quarterfinals. So one more day after this, obviously, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to secure yourself Championship Sunday. Sort of relatively short, but in a way, journeyed path in the group stage. Obviously, also through this quarterfinals to try and get yourself to that semis and top 4.
And it's just a slow contact up towards A. The dimensional drift does come out, which, I mean, is beautiful to see that there's only one member on the side. But look at Link. Are they aware of the Link control? They are so aware, and it's just... Oh, they get A so easily.
Yeah. Like, literally, it was, what, thrifty for thrifty for thrifty, almost. But they have 4 buys. Corey gets that kill onto Asian Big Girl. Uses that not dead yet. I'm going to try and make headway. Try and make that ult worth something. But Corey strafes away and strafes right back in. Baiting out the shots. Baiting out some info. Foggy Bat comes in from Link now. Self also looks to try and get in on that action. Throws that smoke off to try to get a chance in. Fangs takes down Chudling. And they're going to have to evacuate with these weapons. Try save it. Tenax going to bring themselves into the round lead.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm seeing a lot of hero plays on the side of Lucid that are just not coming in clutch. Like, Lucid are swinging one by one. They're not buddying up. They're not getting the trades. Like, play a bit more disciplined. Tenax are on the attacker side. They don't have to swing you one by one. They can powerhouse down and just, decide to rather team up, decide to rather play a full retake, or at least understand that your team comp is not the best on defense at this moment. You have a Reyna who is a self-sufficient duelist. That is great. But you just have a Chamber. A Chamber, as much as I love Chamber, defense-wise, there's only so much a Chamber can do to stall a push onto a site.
Yeah.
So you need to read all of that, and the B main skirmish, but also they defaulting. Tenax are defaulting right now.
Well, Corrode is, I've said it to you many times before, because you're going to start to notice patterns of mine, but Corrode is really like Inferno on Counter-Strike. You literally, in some of the rounds, if you want to sort of just take space, leave a player inserted, go from there. I suppose in some ways you don't need to necessarily leave a player inserted, and it isn't as formulaic, especially with mid being as it is. I see a lot of ways that it does mirror each other in terms of different maps. Chudling gets that kill, Fangs, while getting a trade back. It isn't onto Chudling, it's onto their teammate, and still Asian Big Girl also going to find Corey's to try to save space through mid. And now they're 2 players down. Not the best situation to be in. Chudling's down to 28 HP. You can find that. That's how you'd want to start off. Chudling is playing active. It's like an off angle though. Finds that kill. Almost 4. Gia trades out Chudling finally. Spike to go down. No players nearby.
Yeah, and now I feel like all Gia can ask for is get that spike down, maybe do a bit of damage on the side of Lucid to break the economy, but I mean, it's a 3v1 and they were already surrounding Gia, so brilliant on the side of Lucid, bringing it to a 3v3. We've got a game on our hands. I know it's only been 6 rounds, but we have got a game on our hands right now.
No heroics or plays quite just yet. This has been very simple between it. Literally, look at the round history. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Because
I think the only reason why certain rounds are being lost is because certain players are, they're trying to do a little too much instead of just regroup with the team or regroup with your teammates and buddy up. So when I say hero plays, I'm meaning more in a sense of like, you're swinging one by one. You're taking one, like you're trying to take ones, and you're trying to change the pace of the game. You're trying to create those openings when, if I'm being honest, together, you're kind of stronger together at this point.
For sure. Kills being found from Tenax, so entry onto site absolutely clean. We've only got 2 players to deal with now, that being BBB and Foggy Bat 72060. Only rivaled by names such as HFMI 0, DZJ. Okay, it's way too late. No. There's a limit. There is a limit. Oh no. Well, BBB 1v4 finds that first kill. Halkin clicked onto second target. Found again. You know what? Maybe it's doable. Flicks over towards Gia. Fangs is scratching her head because it's a 1v2. It was 1v4 earlier for BBB. They're going to be on that spike though. Might be able to. Fangs. She can hold her ground. But is found. So I think time
That is
good.
beautiful from BBB.
Yeah.
And that's that
Wow.
self-sufficient duelist just coming into
Wow.
clutch, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, if you had to have a duelist do it, at least it's Arena, Those demiss and those heals come in clutch round after round. And now we have Tenax, they're going to be on a bit of a broken buy, if not a full save eco at this time. And Lucid, they're looking a little safe, not too safe on the econ at the moment. So, I mean, this is a round that you cannot throw Lucid. You can't throw this round, else you are going to be in shambles into a full buy on the side of Tenax. So you need to play it smart. You need to try and not give those ones. And it does look, though, like Tenax are going to aggress towards B. The question is, how disciplined will Lucid play?
Well,
I say that as CCC takes out Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah. It's the Sun Sheriffs that they're going to do it, aren't they? Can't do it on a buy. Okay, Fangs still on a flank. Still on a flank. They're going to drop down. Fangs ends up dying. BBB so damn good, man. Oh, she's so damn good. Asian big girl peeks in towards them. The Nightfall makes it doable, makes it workable, and absolutely it should be too. Off the rip. They close towards main, I believe. Still, Corey doubles down to fight 2, making it workable. But Asian big girl works off of the momentum, deploying their team into 5 rounds.
Yeah, that is a beautiful recovery on the side of Lucid. Obviously, Elf on a Shelf getting taken out as early as she did, that was a little scary because of the power housing abilities that Tenax have with the Yoru and the Neon. Like, they can just run you down on sight, and they can get on top of you, and they can just... they're difficult to shoot, like the Neon being able to slide and get you, you have to have great tracking, and, the Yoru being able to get onto site and then TP out just makes it such a viable combination from the side of Tenax. But beautiful recovery on the side of Lucid. They held their ground, they played the retake, and it was beautiful for them.
Well, wow. Now, 90 seconds for them to try and extend this lead even further, but it is on pretty much both equal 4 buys. Wall goes up, and now Fangs is crossing over. Okay, well, that operator might be in trouble. Inserts it over now towards that cubby. Some presence towards mid. They get activation. Big girl ends up getting traded out. Corey also finding 1 as well. No, not dead yet to pick yourself up. As Fangs retreats away. Nothing wrong with that operator there. That's the most crazy interaction I've ever seen. Elf on the Shelf now about to peek towards him. Not looking in the direction. Oh no, Corey. Pull your gun out, my friend. Because that is not going to help now. Tenax possibly about to have the rounds against them at least doubled. They have their enemy's lead doubled. Lucid. This ain't a dream. Swaggy back now about to walk away. So they're back towards CT. And the entrance is Fangs uses that snake bite to molly it off. Still doable. It's not impossible. 2v3. Fangs holds nearby. Pops that wall. Not much left though on the field, so has to back away. They group together to play against each other. Uses the knives, and my god, how about it? As Elf on a Shelf absolutely cuts them up.
That was just beautiful, though. I love the patience from the remaining players on the side of Lucid, obviously, and just beautiful picks and trades happening through mid. You know, it's it's just I love it. I love the way that Corrode is being played right now on the side of Lucid. I love the mid presence that is being shown. You know, they are taking that mid space. They're not scared to take that aggress, to play that audio for rotates. And, you know, I mean, Asian Big Girl just, you know, getting that early pick. Yes, as the controller player, I would be scared to do that. Still love what they did there because it really enabled such a win on the side of Lucid, bringing it down to a 3v2 because of that mid skirmish. So beautiful for them. But oh, these girls are frying.
That's for sure. Absolutely. Elf on a Shelf, confidence now peeks in towards them. Oh, they got a talent somehow for peeking away right as it's happening. CCC still finds that kill, traded out, finds that kill. Rather gets found there towards that lurk. CCC on site, still found. Shudling ends up getting that kill, but it ended up actually being Asian Big Girl that ends up falling. Not dead yet, popped. Still being held. Good on the peak as well, but Corey finds more out of it. Great value as it leaves it down to Gia. Gia left nearby, finds that kill into Foggy Bat 1v1. You want to stop that streak, you got to get it done now, but BBB flicks over. And it's 3-7, Scoob. Now Lucid have found some real damn momentum. They broke the streak of win, loss, win, loss, win. And now they've just made it win, 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 win. That's the pattern they like.
And I mean, like, BBB is just, you know, really, really playing so well. This map, like we saw it on Haven, right? BBB on the defender side, you know, taking the space, getting one, but then obviously being traded out. And then, you know, on the attacker side, she just started like waking up, and you can see that she has brought that momentum from the first game into the second game, and she is looking so strong. She is looking so fierce right now, and I don't ever really see Arena in an official, but I am loving what she is doing on Reina right now. She is so self-sufficient, and you can see just by her aim, by the snappiness and the consistency in her aim, that is why she was put on Reina, because she can actually utilize Reina's abilities and enable herself to get those, and I love it. Okay, I'm done glazing now as we wait for a technical pause.
Technical
Yes.
pause, yes.
Yes.
Issues being sorted out. Update on me and Scoob, it's currently 4 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning. Yeah.
4:30, yeah, it's not even 4 sharp, it's 4:30. Okay, well, I've never been casting at this time. I'm gonna be honest. This is unique, a unique experience.
It's interesting, but like it's also peaceful. Like my dog's asleep on the bed behind me. You know, he's snoring, chilling, looking cozy, looking comfy, not making a noise, not bothering me. It's great.
Got my plushies, and they are
You got your
sitting.
plushies.
They're lined up in a conga line right now. I sent that picture to the group, and the poro is like on its. Well, I haven't given a name for the poro yet. Yeah, well, and we've got Suzu, and we've got I believe Ducky. That's their name. Ducky.
I mean, you know, you should send me a picture of all of your plushies with their little names so that, you know.
I should.
You should definitely do that. As I believe technical pause is officially done and dusted. It was not a long one. We didn't have to yap too much, which is brilliant. Look at the ultimates available on the side of Tenax. They've got the dimensional drift. They have the They have the Viper's Pit available. Those are ultimates that can, make a change. As we see, the Dimensional Drift did come out on the side of Corey for Tenax, and surely this is the moment where you take the space A, you get that Viper's Pit down, you get that spike down, and you just play. Ooh.
Oh, while that's happening as well, and I was thinking about it, maybe he had some trauma because you were seeing ultimates, weren't you? So yeah, scary, isn't it? Still,
I was seeing ultimates, yes, and I was scared.
Chance. I lost my audio for a second, but it's 2v2 now. Get done, not spotted. Gia trying to get their team up to 4, but Chudling says no. And it's 1v1 in the Viper's Pit. Has to be a hostile takeover. Uses that C's, desperately trying to use the info initiate abilities to spot finds out. Flicks over towards them. Ends the streak. Lucid get up. Or get their streak ended as Tenax go up to 4.
I mean, yeah, it's just... I mean, Tenax can bring it to a 5-7. They really, really can. They've got the Nightfall available for the Fade. They've got the Overdrive available for CCC on the Neon on the side of Tenax. Like, those are round-winning ultimates. Those are site-taking ultimates. Those are, like, post-plant ultimates, to be fair, as well, to just cause that disrupt, to cause that disconnect. But also, on the side of Lucid, they have the Fade ultimate, but they are choosing to aggress. Okay, they're falling back. Okay, whew. Whew.
Right.
Whew.
Be the sight of relief. BBB within the smoke pushes out into the judge yard. How good is it? No, not good case at all. Dashes out now. Entry given. Asian big girl can't find it, and immediately the overdrive finding value. Chudling does some good work with that Spectre, but a Spectre is all they remain after that one because they are dead and they are a ghost. 1v3.
1v3 and Foggy Bat, now's the time.
Nah.
I was hopeful.
How quickly we return to the same state we were 12 rounds ago, Scoob. It is, again, 5-7 after the pistol.
Yes.
Tenax so far. They've won every opening pistol to a map. Can they get themselves pistol number 4?
But see, the difference now is Tenax has got a bit more of a default, default comp that you'd like to see on Corrode with the double controller. So that Viper, the site that Viper's on is going to be a very deadly site, honestly, to push. And I mean, you can station Viper all by herself, like we see already Tenax are doing, and have 3 stationed towards A. And what I love about the Euro pick is if Fangs had to notify her team that they are pushing up B, that Yuri can instantly be there on her side to, give her some backup. But we are seeing a bit of a mid-skirmish right now.
Yeah, sure. Halkim finds that first kill. Tenax, a case to find the 4th pistol of this series and find their 3rd overall. Foggy Bat finds that kill though. Lucid, it's a chance to close it out in the quarterfinals to eliminate Tenax GC from the Blitz. 4v4 though.
4v4 and they are all Link.
Oh no. Oh, that's scary because the spike is completely disconjointed from the rest of them. Smoked off, Chudling. Oh, talk about bad timing almost. But gets over. Lucid, not too bad now, but they are all almost like low HP. So what could that mean? CCC. So dashing out. Main smoked off, but nobody's there. Spotting some of them. A little bit of info given one towards CC. One behind them. One behind them on the lurk. Can find 2. It adds up. It adds up to 8. That's the math. And the math also says that now they can get a 9th round.
That is beautiful. Elf on the Shelf deciding to revert back and to just like aggress that mid and get behind them is so... Oh, that's a beautiful call. That is a beautiful call. And I mean, it looked scary, having Spike still A main while there were 2 members already on site. And I mean, if Spike had gone down in that moment, oh, that would have been a different game. But beautiful read, beautiful recovery. And we love to see it as now we have Elsie like Lucid, they are officially on their buy round, but look at the aggressive push, like just the contacting up of mid that Tenax had, but they are deciding to rather like they want to take that space, and I agree, take that space, hold the cross, and just play safe. You might get a few guns, should you do that, but I mean, you're basically going to be peeking into Elf on a Shelf with an outlaw. So,
I was talking about math earlier. Outlaw plus Elf on Shelf plus no shield plus no gun equal die. God, it really is
And-
late. Oh my god.
it's so late.
Corey! Well, that's a good kill to find, actually. And not anyone looking in Corey's direction. How dare you be so bold? Because BBB's now coming nearby. And no way, Corey, what? A second? With a classic. BBB's watching that, like saying, how'd you lose that? What just happened? You knew they were there. And out comes CCC with another kill. Eventually looking in Corey's direction. 2v4? No way. I
And
know
they have
that.
Spike down. And they have Spike down. They are just. How did this happen?
What? What? Is it a save?
10
It's a
seconds left.
save! Fangs is gonna find another kill! Coming in from top mid.
Last player standing.
Oh my god!
Thrifty.
I'm speechless. That was...
That is an
No way.
unfortunate
No
buy round
way.
on the side of Lucid. Pastel! Surely the only reason why Lucid lost that buy round was they decided not to just powerhouse it down either A or B.
Yeah.
Because they decided to play a default, but the problem with playing a default on a buy round is you basically are giving the opportunity for the opposite team, for the opposing team, to take ones. And on a buy round into a save, you're giving guns away. Should what happens to me all the time? I have a Vandal, I'm spraying and praying, and you just decide to Sheriff one tap me. Like, hello?
The crazy thing about it as well is this has been happening like all map. Thrifty for Thrifty for Thrifty. Nobody can win their conversions. And Fucky Bat doubles down to try and get Lucid one away from double digits. Tenax on their own map pick have not looked so confident. Not since Lucid has really seemed to come alive.
I mean, Spike is just down on B main right now, and they have to make a play. Lucid have to make a play right now, but look at Elf on the Shelf. Elf on the Shelf has only got a shorty to her name right now. And they have got no information about where the last two players are. And I mean, it's defender side on the side of Tenax. They just have to hold fast and wait. But they are split between the two sides right now.
30 seconds
They are
left.
the only controllers available. So the thing is, right, Gia, for me personally, Gia would have to wait for her teammate to arrive instead of take ones at this point. So you have to play patiently, but also they are doubling up. Tenax are
Oh,
doubling up
no.
mid.
Could it be their undoing? It's possible. Fang spotted. Gia try to play off of it. Paranoia doesn't hit. Fang's good for it. Up to 3. As Foggy Bat's got it all to do. 2 players left on the lobby to try and eviscerate. Bomb spotted, and Gia closes it out. And they pretty much half that lead down to 1. 7-8 overall. And Tenax are fighting back.
Charges.
This map is so close right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I know first map went to OT, but this map is looking really strong for both teams right now, where each team it's just so close in terms of skill, in terms of strats, in terms of gameplay right now that it is, oh my gosh. Pastel, are we gonna get a map 3? Is it possible for map 3 to come into play? are we going to be up till 5, 6 a.m. in the morning casting this beautiful, beautiful game we love called Valorant, and these beautiful, beautiful women on the side of each of these teams?
Yeah, I do, Corey. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, Tenax are absolutely playing video games. Talking about it, all these players. God. Huh. Well, BBB. Another kill found.
Last player standing.
Disgusting. It's lethal. It is equalization from Tenax. Oh no. It's again towards the end of the game as well, Scoop. Tenax is starting to hit some shots. Don't pull out the fidget spinner. No, it's not this place.
What's
I
wrong
know
with
I'm
the
about.
fidget spinner?
Am I a hypocrite because I say 6'7"?
I mean,
I say it like it's a sin. It's like
okay.
officer. It wasn't
Can Lucid convert their eco round into, you know, are we going to see another conversion? As I mean, Foggy Bat already takes out Gia.
Tour de force. Tour de force, a 9th round. Elf on a shelf gets 2. It's happening. And
Oh.
peeks out. Oh, careful. Oh, that's not happening. Fangs. Immediately now, spot's pretty much where everyone is. My god, what a situation to be in. And Foggy Bat holds it down with the Whopperator, otherwise known as the Tour de Force. Corey, don't let them find a second here. Asian big girl geeking out with the gun barrel as they all centralize near towards Link. Holds it down. 3 coming out from the chamber as they load another bullet in the chamber.
And another conversion on the side of Lucid. It's literally just conversion win, conversion win, conversion win, conversion win. But
Yep.
now we do have full buys on the side of both teams. So now there's no conversion buy round win. This is just going to be a full, whoever wins is full buy win. Who do we think? Looking at the ultimates available, we have the Dimensional Drift available on the side of Tenax. And we've got the Empress as well as the Blade Storm and the Not Dead Yet available on the side of Lucid. But oh my gosh, Hulkin!
But Halkin, indeed. Oh my god, 2 off of that. Oh, no way. No way it's going to happen again. Surely, Asian Big Girl not filling up fast enough. BBB alongside Foggy Bat doing the most. Bringing their team to the advantage. And putting that mask on as much as you want. Yori, or rather Corey. But your number's down. You've got to win these gunfights now. However, I think almost about to be caught out was Foggy Bat, but, you know, fast enough to make sure that Fangs can find a gap to play with. Now, first kill found, 1v3 required. Can she come up with more? Peeks in towards Chudling. And they bring it to double digits. Tenax now. They're up against it. 3 rounds and they could have it be all over.
And it only took 3 ultimates on the side of Lucid to bring it to double digits.
Yeah.
They used the Blade Storm, the Not Dead Yet, and the Empress that round, but that's what I love to see, is why hold on to ultimates for so long. They are literally there to enable you to take the sites, to play the retakes. Just use, if you have them, just use them. I'm that person where I believe if you have an ultimate, just use it. Just use it. Just use it.
They're practically begging them to use it now. Tenax. Oh no. Oh no, what it could be on your own map pick as well. It was so damn close on Haven. I was really thinking that you're going to take Haven and then Corrode was going to be a breeze, wasn't it? But Corrode is not breeze. It is Corrode. And Abyss would have been the map afterwards. Uses that Omen ultimate.
Omen ultimate into the shadows?
Into the shadows. Into Tenax. Finding only one. As Foggy Bat picks it up. Feeling confident. Don't let that catch you out. Oh god, don't peek away from Halkin as they peek out and Foggy Bat absolutely bodies them. Fangs. 1v3. How about it? Spotted though. Fangs does find that first kill. Pretty good on those engagements. Flicks over to Elf on a shelf. Looking to put them in their pocket. Uses that Viper's Pit now. Foggy Bat either going to force issue, either going to get instant on that. Still, not much time. TP's over towards Elbow, and they'll get it done at the very least. It wouldn't have to be a 3k for a 3k, and the 3k luckily lands on Foggy Bat. 72060. As it is 11. And Tenax need to win more. They need to win 5 in a row to win it in regulation. Because if they don't,
But look,
we're not going the distance.
we're not going the distance at all. But Tenax has got they've got the Nightfall as well as the Overdrive available for them. 2 powerful ultimates available. I think this entire game, this entire, best of 3. I've just been speaking about ultimates. Use it, it's great. It's brilliant. It's strong.
Might be the Will Buxton of Valorant commentators. CCC, BBB kills CCC, and now Tenax are about to try and get on site, and they're doing a good job of it actually. They're stopping them from getting on Elkin. Adding to a BBB now left on their own. Gotta be careful as well. That is at high-low. Immediately spotted off of that TP. Don't deconstruct it. No, spotted. Peeks in towards it. Finds. Having actually come alive towards this ending part of the game, it's Tenax. Keep the distance relatively close. Stop them from running away. Lucid.
Also, just beautiful, beautiful aggress on the side of Tenax. They decided to play aggressively. They decided to not give sight up so quickly to the side of Lucid instead of playing that retake. And it just dismantled Lucid in seconds. We did have the Nightfall on the side of Hulkin, being used. And even though it was already like a 2v4 situation, I still appreciate the usage of the ultimate because it allowed the team to figure out where the members of Lucid were, and I love that.
Interesting way to use a dash there. I suppose when you do have 2 duelists, that you can just use your only tool to dash in on sight. That was me being sarcastic. We've got 4 more rounds of regulation to go. Tenax right now, it's relatively intense. They've had overall what has been, I think, a great series of Valorant. Clutches required. Moments where people show up required. There's Corey. About to be put to the test now. It's a difficult position. Having to flick between 2 angles and gets that first done immediately. And alongside that, Halkin's going to find Foggy Bat. Could it be happening? Could it be happening? It might just be. Chuddling now. Flash is being thrown out miscellaneously. Spots that clone. Guess what? It ain't a clone. It's an exploding cardboard figure that Yoru uses to walk around with. It's Chuddling now, 1v4. And it ain't happening. It ain't happening at all. Tenax up to double digits, and Scuba might be going OT again.
We might be going to OT indeed, and what a wonderful way for map 2 to also finish if it was also an OT. But the question is, does Tenax take this OT and we go to map 3? Or does Lucid find a way to wake up and find a way to destroy the hot streak that Tenax are on right now, bringing it to double digits?
Well,
they're on a... Lucid are on a full save right now. If history had to repeat itself, this would go to 11-11, just like map 1.
Well, I'm going to try to avoid that. But we've seen how stupid these sheriffs have been, haven't we? We really have.
How crazy they have been, yes.
Yeah, well, OT on the cards. Corey Peeks out in towards it, ends up dying to Chudling, but not before dealing a bunch of damage to the initiator. Is my god, wait, what? How? True Mead, slipped the net, found that kill. Again, BBB finding more for value, peeks in towards CCC, traded out. 3v2, weapons upgraded, only one sheriff. I don't think Fangs is looking in Asian big girl's direction. Now it's a 1v3. Now, Tenax are up against it. Uses that not dead yet, just desperately trying to divert the attention. CCC dies to Foggy back. 7-2-0-6-0. As it is 12-10. Tenax for a second there thought that this was the round they're supposed to win. But as if by some cruel fate of the commentator's curse, as soon as we mention how insane their sheriffs and Deegs have been, absolutely get it done.
Okay, but now this was the score that Tenax had against Lucid on Haven. Remember? This was the score.
Yeah.
Tenax just needed one more round and Lucid came back and brought it to OT. Now the question is, Tenax, can you reverse Uno sweep? Reverse Uno card Lucid and bring it to OT yourself?
Well, LFCL on a shelf getting absolutely good results for them. Fangs left on her own again. Cruel. She's been very good though in these clutch situations. It's been literally by threads that she's not been able to do it. This time though, it would be so good. Nightfall spots us as no players towards mid. Could be a worry though. Still, Fangs holds it down, but doesn't hold it down well enough. Tenax eliminated in the quarters as they manage to advance to that semi-finals. Lucid are absolutely well on their way right now, even if it is late. But they'll find themselves in that semis and they will advance into the top 4 in Championship Sunday, 13-10.
I mean, that was just beautiful Valorant all around. Map 1, bringing it to OT. Map 2, being so close and so well, these players are just so brilliant. Pastel, do you have an MVP for this best of 3?
CCC.
CCC?
Hey, listen, if you're almost getting a 30 bomb and still losing, I think you at least deserve the award from the casters who absolutely know everything about Valorant. So I give them the award of absolutely being the goatest of being goat. But also BBB, I mean, a recovery as well. I think spearheading it for their team. I think Lucid overall, really great resilience coming up from them. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop fence sitting. CCC, what do you have to say? Who's your MVP?
I'm gonna have to hit up you with BBB.
You can see on my face right now, I'm really impressed. That's why they're called Scoob the Contrarian.
No. BBB for me. I don't see Arena in officials often, and I think just the way that she played Reyna, the way that she was able to convert map 1 specifically from how she started on defense side and then how she brought it back on the attack was just beautiful. And then keeping that momentum into the second map. Being a self-sufficient duelist, a duelist especially that can't really assist your team. She was able, with the abilities that you have, she was able to just, she found a way and I loved it. So I have to give it to BBB. You can give it to CCC. Next time, maybe we can give it to
That's All right. Well, okay. It is 5 in the morning for us. We just have to sign out. So let's quickly talk about our matches tomorrow, semis and grand finals. The Tenax Blitz series, oh my god, while you may have missed it, is about to end just as soon as it was about to start, because it's a Blitz series. It doesn't happen that for that long, because it's a Blitz. I've been Pastel. That has been Scooby Snoop. This has been Poobie. And we will see you tomorrow after we have had a very long sleep. Congratulations to Lucid GC and commiserations to Tenax GC. Close series from them. But as cruel as it is, that is just how we do it in the Tenax Blitz series too.